Hello and welcome to another video. Today we've got an iPad, specifically this is an iPad 5th gen, and it's supposed to be running its original version of iOS. So if you don't know what that is, I'm not going to spoil it. I want you guys to take a guess because I think this is an overlooked iPad. Not many people talk about it. Let's get this one opened up and check it out. All right, here is our iPad. It is in the space gray color, which looks pretty nice. This is supposed to be a 5th gen, although it's kind of hard to tell. A lot of these iPads looked very similar. Let's see if it has any power, and it does, so we're gonna let that boot up while I give it a little bit of a clean. While we wait for this to load, let's check out the condition of that display. It looks very nice. I'm really not seeing any scratches anywhere on here. But that is to be expected with a device like this that's never been updated. So here we go. This is not looking like its original version of iOS. Let me go through this setup here and we will see. Okay, so as I'm guessing, you guys can probably tell, this is not the original version of iOS that this iPad shipped with, and the answer to that question earlier, the 5th gen iPad launched with iOS 10.3. So iOS 10 is what we're looking for here. This is definitely not iOS 10. Let's see what it is. And it's 16.7.3, so that is the last version of iOS this iPad got. So this seller updated the iPad. Let me show you guys the eBay listing that I purchased. Okay, here is that listing, and 5th gen iPad, 32 gigabyte, and there was only one photo, but it showed iOS 10, which you can tell because of the iTunes store and some of the other applications, the way they appear. So getting this on iOS 16 is a big disappointment, and probably going to be sending this back because I don't need an iPad 5th gen, certainly not for $75, which is about what this ended up costing me. So that's unfortunate. Not really a whole lot to talk. The 5th gen was not really a good iPad. It has the same specs as an iPhone 6s in the same body as an iPad Air, 1st generation, minus the mute lock switch on the side. It's got the poor quality non-laminated display. So as you can hear, it just sounds really cheap and it kind of feels cheap. It's thick. It doesn't have that thin design, and there's a big gap between the glass and the LCD. No Apple Pencil support on this iPad. Not a lot going for it. It's got that dual-core A9 chip, which is fine, but iOS 16 is where this thing finishes its software updates. So sorry about that, guys. I was hoping this was going to be a cool video because this kind of device is hard to find, and it's really overlooked on iOS 10. Not many people are aware that the 5th gen started on iOS 10. So thank you for watching, and I apologize again that this is not the video you were hoping for, not the device I was hoping for either, but hopefully you'll join me in another one of my videos where we talk about some more interesting devices that are a little bit more engaging than this one. Thanks for watching. See you later.